Hey guys, welcome to another edition of Storytime with Kru Mel. So today, guys, the story is about leadership and leading by example, and it was prompted by a conversation that I had with some of my life coaching clients. And I was mentioning to them about how when I taught a leadership program, there was an instructor's creed. And the creed had 3 points to it. And the point number 1 was, I will teach this class as if it is the most important class I will ever teach. Number 2 was, I am patient and enthusiastic. And number 3 was, I will lead by example. So the story is about a young mother who brings her overweight son to see the Buddha. And so they wait in line to see the Buddha. And when they get to the Buddha, they bow. And the young mother says, Buddha, can you help me? Can you tell my son to stop eating sugar? And a few minutes go by and the Buddha doesn't say anything. So the mother repeats and says, Buddha, can you help me? Can you tell my son to stop eating sugar? And again, after a few moments, the Buddha finally looks at the mother and says, young mother, come back in 2 weeks. So very confused, she picks up her little boy and they go away, and 2 weeks later they come back, they wait in line, they bow before the Buddha and says, Buddha, can you help me? Can you tell my son to stop eating sugar? And a few minutes go by and the Buddha finally looks at the little boy and says, little boy, stop eating sugar. So the mother, very confused, sort of finds the courage to ask the Buddha, Buddha, how come you couldn't tell my son that 2 weeks ago? And the Buddha looks at the young mother and says, because 2 weeks ago I was eating sugar. So, of course, the moral of the story being that we've got to learn to practice what we preach. If we're going to tell our kids or if we're going to tell our employees to do something, it's because we're doing it and we're leading by example. And, you know, this story was talking a little bit about and sort of coincides well with my post about my why is me and my Facebook and Instagram challenge. Because at the end of the day, folks, what has to happen is we have to get to a place where we're good inside and we're leading by example. Because the energy that you have on the inside is going to show on the outside. Till then, my friends, have an awesome day. Talk soon.